It's a breaking news for you. While Ethiopians are celebrating Christmas today, a good news for them that things are moving towards reconciliation. Ethiopian government has granted amnesty to top TPLF leaders who have been in prison for months. Just a few minutes ago, Ethiopian state media made this announcement. Which TPLF leaders are being freed from prison? We have some names for you. In the previous video, I told you about the likely release of Baldiras party's head Skandar Naga, Jawar Muhammad and Bakle Garba. Skandar Naga has been released. His pictures have been shared. Jawar and Bakle have been released too. Reportedly, some sources say that jail authorities have received their release orders and they are being released. Now, the breaking news is about TPLF leadership. We know that some top TPLF leaders are in prison for more than a year. After the war started in Tigray, they were arrested. Top of these arrested men viewers is Sabbat Naga, founder of Tigray Liberation Front. He was arrested after the start of Tigray war. I had a video on that, I remember. He is being released too. Ethiopian state media has confirmed that Sabbat Naga, founder of TPLF, is going to be released from prison. Secondly, viewers, Abe Waldo, former president and top TPLF leader, is also being released. Thirdly, Abadi Zamu. Fourthly, Mulu Gabre Gizaber. Fifthly, Kiros Hagos. 5 names we have heard so far that these 5 top TPLF members, leaders are being released. They'll be released in coming days. A breaking news, viewers. Things seem to be moving towards reconciliation. We were discussing in previous videos that Ethiopian government must give some concessions. Now, these are definitely concessions. If Ethiopian government is releasing top TPLF leaders, it means that it wants a peaceful solution to this conflict. If other such announcements are made, like lifting of siege, like resumption of aid to Tigray, it could lead to a breakthrough. This move is a breakthrough as well. Top Oromo leaders, top TPLF leadership is being freed. It's a step in the right direction. Now it needs to be followed by other steps. You need some other steps on the ground to bring down the temperature, because fighting is being reported in several areas. How to move towards ceasefire, towards cessation of hostilities. Now, the first step has been taken by Ethiopian government, that Sabbat Naga, who is founder of TPLF. He is one of the most respected TPLF leaders in Tigray, in Ethiopia. He is being released. I would appreciate Ethiopian government for taking this decision. We were expecting the release of Jawar, Bakle and Skandar Naga, because 3 weeks ago I did a video on that. I told you some secret talks were underway between Ethiopian government-backed elders and Oromo leaders. But this release of TPLF leadership is sort of surprise for me. A very pleasant surprise, because it means that will is there for some sort of peaceful solution to ongoing Ethiopian conflict. This will, which has been shown by Ethiopian government, it must be matched by other actions from both sides. Tigray will have to take a step back as well. It must announce some confidence building measures too. What can Tigray do? Tigray has thousands of ENDF soldiers as prisoners. And among them are some high-ranking military commanders of Ethiopian National Defense Force. Yes, Tigray can reciprocate the release of Sabbath Naga and other TPLF leaders by announcing similar actions. It could happen, viewers. If one step has been taken by Ethiopian government, Tigray must reciprocate. It must announce some sort of confidence building measures so that things could move towards cessation of hostilities, towards a ceasefire. We are waiting for official statement from Tigray government, from TPLF leadership, from Getachew. How will they respond to this move of Ethiopian government? No one knew in local, national, international media about the release, the amnesty granted to TPLF leadership. It's a surprise, a pleasant surprise for everyone, viewers. But it means that things have been happening in the background. Mediators have been working hard. Better sense seems to be prevailing. But only this step, only release of a few TPLF leaders will not turn into complete cessation of hostilities. What is required is follow-up steps. Like I said, release of some prisoners by Tigray, like lifting of siege, like resumption of aid deliveries to Tigray. We hope, we pray that we'll hear such good news in coming hours too. We could hear some more steps announced by Ethiopian government and some reciprocative steps announced by Tigray government as well in coming hours. Good news for Ethiopia. Tens of thousands have died in the ongoing Tigray-Ethiopia conflict. It must come to an end. It will come to an end through talks, through such measures, through stepping back, through giving concessions. That is the only way to put an end to this deadly crisis, which is eating Ethiopia, which is wasting the entire human asset of Ethiopia. So I am personally very excited, very optimistic that things are moving in the right direction. We'll keep you updated about these new moves, which could hint towards a new beginning for Ethiopia. That is what we've been saying. Ethiopia needs a new start. It needs a new beginning. You'll have to bury the past. You'll have to make a new start. If you keep on referring to what happened in 1990s, in 1970s, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 1 year ago, peace will never come. For peace, you'll have to bury the past and make a new start. Thank you for watching.